So, ladies, imagine finding the love of your life booed up with another woman at a Young Jeezy concert. I know, right? And you see this picture of them posted all over social media. Well, my first guest, Renee, says she can't get this image of her man, Chris, with another woman out of her mind. And I don't blame her, really, to be honest with you. So she called the show asking for my help to unlock his phone. Please welcome Renee to the show. Hi, Renee. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. You look super cute.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. So, Renee, you said you saw your man at a Young Jeezy concert with another girl.
Yes, so actually what happened was I didn't just catch him. I caught him in the middle of the act. Somebody sent me pictures because the girl was actually posting pictures and videos while they were at the concert. So, yes, that is what happened.
That had to have been wild for you to see that in that moment.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was confused. I was upset. I wanted to punch some walls. I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got the phone, because I got the phone call first, that they seen him at the concert with the girl. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you right back. So when I called him, I'm like, don't tell me this is true. Like, are you really at the concert with that girl?
What did he have to say about it? Because we have photo proof. So what did he say?
But he ain't had a photo yet.
Oh, yeah.
So it was, no, I ain't there with her. Like, what are you talking about? But as I'm talking to him, the picture comes through in my phone. So I sent it to him. And when I sent it to him, of course, you know, he chickened out and he hung up.
So what does Chris say about the woman in the photo now? Because you had the photo proof.
It was, oh, I ran into her. I'm so, in my head, and we didn't all been to concerts, it's thousands of people there. And you mean to tell me you run into this one particular person? Like, that just, it didn't make any sense to me. So I finally kind of got the truth out of him after, you know, like a day or so, but I don't feel like I should have even had to pull teeth to get the truth out of him. It should have just...
Especially when you have a photo.
Yeah, it should have just been, okay, you caught me red-handed, this is what it is. And, you know, we could have been on about our day or whatever.
How long have y'all been together?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
So this is long-term, so there's deep emotions.
Yeah, we got a lot invested.
Do you have children together?
We have a child together, but together collectively, it's 8 kids.
Yeah. So I know that other women DM'd you messages about relationships with him. Is that true?
It wasn't that the same person.
Yeah, a different woman.
The same one.
The same woman DM'd you?
Yeah.
So she DM'd you and told you that we were in something.
Yeah, it was like months at the beginning of the year. And I got a DM from her saying, tell your boyfriend to stay on my inbox. And I didn't respond because, you know, I'm a lady, so I'm like, I need to watch what I say. So, like, I ain't even about to give her the satisfaction. I'm just not about to respond. But then she DM'd me again the next day once she couldn't get through to him and she couldn't get through to me. So she DM'd me again. And the stuff that she said, which by this time he had already told me everything, and it was kind of so, which she DM me, it wasn't nothing surprising, but it was just the simple fact, like, why are you even doing this as a woman? Why are you even, you know, like, I just
Tell
don't
me about
find
the
it
box
cute.
you found in Chris' car.
Well, I found, it was like a jewelry package, like from Amazon or something, and they had this specific name on it. And the same name that was on the package is the same person that DM'd me.
So now you're connecting dots, and there's jewelry at the end of that trail.
I'm connecting them all the way, and at this point now I'm flipping out and tripping because you told me that this person was a goddaughter to someone that you knew, and she worked at a jewelry store and she was getting y'all discounts because he loved his jewelry. So at the moment, did I believe it? Yeah.
Okay, everyone, it is time to hear from Renee's boyfriend, Chris. Please welcome Chris to the show. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks.
All right, so you gotta, first of all, explain the photo of you and the woman at the Young Jeezy concert.
I mean...
And don't gaslight me, because I saw the photo, I know it happened.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. I was there at the concert with the bros, you know, we went to the concert and everything, and I happened to see somebody that I knew, and their tickets was, you know, kind of closer than ours, and so we down at the stage and went down there, and we just, you know, went down there and kicked it. She snapped a picture
But he knows this specific person how she is. She likes to put stuff on social media. That's how he get caught, because she puts stuff on social media.
That's because her Goon Squad always on social media.
Well,
what's the Goon Squad?
I don't have a Goon Squad. First of all, it's 2022. When you going through a problem and you call your homegirl and you telling your homegirl about the situation, I don't have to tell them to do anything.
So they don't be searching and looking for stuff on social media? So they don't search and look for stuff on social media?
But they do that on their own.
Hold on, that's not cute.
You gotta know them.
I need me a Goon Squad.
No.
Okay, I need to introduce everyone to my Goon Squad. This Goon number one, Goon number two, Goon number three.
They don't need a Goon Squad.
If y'all see my man doing something, go search for me right now.
No,
but honestly, I didn't even know that my people was following the girl on social
she had
media.
To know that, because how else would they know to go follow her?
Hey, they my rollies.
Chris, if you said you're not cheating on Renee with this woman, how do you explain the DMs?
I mean, there's different DMs just from people that I know. Any DM that she done seen, she knew about it beforehand or anything like that. So to be surprised, you know, I'm like, where is this going and why is you doing all
So you told my producers that you think Renee is the reason for the problems in the relationship?
For sure.
What?
And
why?
Is the problem.
You gotta be serious.
Because
Quit
Renee likes to put 2 and 2 together and come up with 5. Renee never. It's like,
you gotta be kidding me.
No, that's the truth. That's what it is.
Chris, what else does her friend say to you and do?
They just, that's what they do. They follow stuff, put 2 and 2 together. Renee even told me she had a tracker on my car so she could, if I pulled up somewhere.
No.
Okay.
So if I pulled up somewhere, she'd know.
I said that because I just was messing with him because it was late at night and he was getting ready to leave and we was in the middle of an argument and I'm like, where's you going? Like, so
but she done said it more than once though.
That there was a tracker, but there's really
not a tracker. So I had to take my car to get a sweep to make sure it wasn't a tracker on it.
All right, well, I think it's time to take it to my audience, get their comments on this. Y'all got something to say about this? How you doing? So what are your thoughts on this?
Renee, I need you to wake up. You being played.
Renee, do you think you're playing the fool right now?
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm honest. I do sometimes. Yeah.
But how can you be playing the fool on something you never caught me doing nothing? It's just all speculations.
The picture is in the play.
That's a picture of somebody.
And a picture is worth 1,000 words.
All right, so what are your thoughts on this?
Now, Chris, if you can have a side piece, why can't Renee?
Ooh.
Renee is grown. Renee can do what she like to do.
So your response to someone saying your girl get a side piece is not, I don't have a side piece.
I had one.
Hold on.
She said if I had one.
She said if you have a side piece, why can't she get a side piece? And your response was she's grown, not I don't have a side piece?
I mean, that was clear. I already said I don't. You know what I mean? So
it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear.
Right. So if I had a side piece, it would be okay for Renee to have one if that's what she chose to do.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Anybody else? How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Karamo, I got a comment.
Okay.
You get a side piece. She gets a side piece. He gets all of you all get a side piece. You get a side piece, Karamo.
Everybody get a side piece.
I'm happy at home with my man, okay? I don't need a side piece. Let me tell you, she said a side piece for everybody. I don't think Oprah approved that one, okay? I'm just letting you know that right now. She did not, okay? All right, listen, let's get back over to Renee and Chris because we got to unlock this phone and see what's really going on. All right, everyone, we are back, and it is time to unlock Chris's phone. So, Renee, you said you wanted to unlock this phone because you want to see what's going on. You're ready for your man to be honest with you, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, we have the results. Renee, when it comes to unlocking Chris's phone, Chris would not allow me to unlock his phone.
Like, for real?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
But why wouldn't you allow them to unlock your phone?
Because it's all kinds of stuff in my phone. I'm not letting nobody unlock my phone.
But what's that supposed to mean? Like,
just
but why wouldn't
important stuff in my phone. I'm
but
not
you
letting
say you
nobody
let
unlock
me.
my
You
phone.
say you care, but why wouldn't you let them unlock your
not
phone?
letting nobody
Like that
unlock
don't
my
make no
phone.
sense to me.
I'm not letting nobody unlock my
Like,
phone.
what is this? What do this mean?
It means, from my perspective, if you want to know, that he's hiding something.
Well, it just means
Because
I don't want nobody in my
so let me be clear.
space.
The way that unlocking the phone works here is that we don't search through things. Listen, I'm not the popo. I don't care. I don't care what's going on in your life. Only thing I care about is facts. I use the facts to help. I use the facts to help discover how I can help your relationship be better. I don't do it in hopes of finding something so you break up. It's in hopes of finding something to say, this is where you are and this is how you move forward. But when you're not able to be transparent or vulnerable, it leaves questions.
That's going to complicate stuff
So why
even
would
more.
it complicate stuff more? What is in your phone that can
Because then
complicate
if it
it?
is, it's something in my phone, then I have to explain that and explain this and explain that, and then it
What
might
is
not
in
make
your phone
sense.
that you have to explain?
It's all kinds
If you don't
of,
want to
it
say
could
it,
be
then just
anything.
tell us
It could
right
be
now. What's in your
anything.
phone that you don't explain?
It could be anything. You never
Like
know.
what?
It could be anything.
We have a family. Like, we can't keep doing this back and forth.
I
And
haven't
we have
lied
a
about
family.
nothing. I'll tell you the truth about everything. I haven't lied about nothing.
But see,
even
the problem is that we don't know that to be true. We don't know that to be true.
Man, she should break up with me then.
I know that.
So I'm glad you said that. Because the
what she
thing is
wanna do,
that
and that's how she feels.
so listen, I'm glad you said that. Because at the end of the day, you came on here for help.
Yes.
And that is always my intention, to make sure you leave here better than I found you.
Right.
I have to ask you, why are you making a decision to be in a situation where you have to avoid the truth or avoid DMs in order to say, well, this relationship is good enough for me to stay in?
To be honest, ultimately, like, I do love him. Like I said in the beginning, like, he has done things to me that no other man has ever made me feel. He lets me know I'm beautiful. I have a problem with my weight. He always tells me, like, babe, you're fine, you know. He gives me confidence.
So I get this because I've dealt with a lot of women who are in this position. Because you have a man who's accepting things that you find as your flaws, because you have a man who's doing things for you and validating your self-esteem like other men haven't, you feel like you have to settle for his behavior that is negative. And so the fact of the matter is that you're saying, well, he calls me beautiful, but at the same time, just because he's calling you beautiful, he's also saying to you that your beauty is not enough for me to be honest with you.
But I still don't lie. I don't lie. I may not say something, and then if she got to say something, and then I tell her what it is.
I'm going to tell you this. I am a very... If anybody who's watched this show, I see both sides in everything. I'm always like, I don't want to say you're a bad guy, you're bad, because we're humans, and we all have experiences that lead us to where we are.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is, since you didn't want to be transparent and show us what's going on, allow me to help you there. The only thing we have to go off of is the proof in front of us, which is a photo of you and another woman at a Young Jeezy concert, a box in a car that you have another woman's address on that is jewelry, the fact that she is getting DMs. All of those are 3 red flags for me that show that there is something going on. I am not a park ranger, but I tell you, where there is smoke, there's fire, and there's something going on there that lets me know that there is something happening. And the fact that you're telling me, well, if I open up my phone right now, I have to explain something. What you got to explain? Thank you.
It's hard. That's
so
hard
what I'm
to
gonna tell
explain.
you is what I need you to do from this point on is I'm going to encourage you to practice your self-esteem. I'm going to encourage you to understand that just because he makes you feel nice in some ways doesn't mean that he has permission to make you feel bad in other ways. Trust yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I love you, and I think you're going to get this.
Thank
I believe
you.
you. Hold on. Where are you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe, and right here to watch more. Period.